What if your organization's sensitive data was hacked tomorrow, or critical systems were suddenly unavailable due to a cyber attack? Welcome back to Arkrotgis Technology College. In today's video, we'll explore the world of cybersecurity controls frameworks. These frameworks provide a structured way to manage security risks and implement defenses across your technology landscape. Let's dive in. Cybersecurity is the practice of protecting systems, networks, and data from digital attacks. As our world becomes increasingly connected and data-driven, cybersecurity is more important than ever. With headlines constantly reporting new data breaches and cyber attacks, organizations must take proactive steps to secure their systems and data. In this video, we will explore what cybersecurity is, why it matters, the different types of controls, regulatory requirements, and the benefits of using a cybersecurity controls framework. Cyber attacks come in many forms like malware, phishing, denial of service attacks, and more. These attacks can lead to serious consequences like data theft or loss, financial fraud, and reputational damage. No organization is immune to the risk of a cyber attack. Whether large enterprise or small business, healthcare provider, or retail store, maintaining strong cybersecurity is critical in today's digital landscape. There are also different frameworks and models to approach cybersecurity. The NIST Cybersecurity Framework provides standards and best practices for managing cyber risk. It has 5 core functions: identify, protect, detect, respond, recover. This framework helps to reduce risk and implement strong security controls. The CIS Critical Security Controls outline 20 key actions for cyber defense. Implementing these controls can provide effective protection against known cyber attacks. The Zero Trust model focuses on strict identity verification and limiting access. The idea is to trust nothing and verify everything. It provides enhanced data and system security. Regulations also shape cybersecurity programs. Laws like HIPAA govern healthcare data privacy, while PCI DSS protects payment card information. Staying compliant with relevant regulations is necessary to avoid fines and other legal implications. Some of the key regulations include HIPAA, the Health Insurance Portability and Accountability Act of 1996, HIPAA, is a federal law that requires stringent privacy and security measures around protected health information, PHI. PHI includes any individual's identifiable medical records or payment details. HIPAA applies to healthcare providers, health plans, healthcare clearinghouses, and any business associates that handle PHI on their behalf. GLBA, the Gramm-Leach-Bliley Act, GLBA, is a federal law that requires financial institutions to protect consumers' personal financial information. GLBA applies to organizations that handle personal financial data like banks, credit unions, securities firms, insurance companies, and other financial services providers. GDPR, the General Data Protection Regulation, GDPR, is a sweeping data privacy law that took effect in the European Union, EU, in 2018. It establishes strict requirements for handling and protecting the personal data of EU citizens. The GDPR applies to organizations of any size that collect, process, store, or transmit the personal data of EU data subjects, regardless of where the organization itself is based. Personal data includes names, identification numbers, location data, online identifiers, and any information related to an identifiable person. PCI DSS, the payment card industry. Data Security Standard, PCI DSS, is an information security standard mandated by the major credit card brands, including Visa, MasterCard, American Express, Discover, and JCB. The PCI DSS applies to any merchant, bank, payment processor, or other entity that accepts, processes, stores, or transmits credit or debit cardholder information. NIST, the National Institute of Standards and Technology, NIST Cybersecurity Framework provides organizations with guidelines and best practices for managing cybersecurity risk. It was created through collaboration between NIST and the private sector. ISO 27001 is an international standard published by the International Organization for Standardization, or ISO, that provides requirements for an information security management system, ISMS. Organizations can obtain ISO 27001 certification to demonstrate their ISMS meets rigorous information security standards. SOC, System and Organization Controls SOC reports are internal control audit reports that provide valuable assurance around an organization's security, availability, processing integrity, confidentiality, and privacy controls. There are three main types of SOC reports. A cybersecurity controls framework looks at protections from a holistic viewpoint. It provides guidance based on industry standards and best practices to manage security risks. Organizations can choose a framework and then select controls that make sense for their specific risk profile and system environments. Adopting a cybersecurity controls framework offers organizations several key benefits. First, it takes a risk-based approach, allowing companies to prioritize systems and data that are most critical and allocate resources more effectively. The framework also remains flexible rather than being overly prescriptive. Organizations can choose and customize controls that make sense for their specific risk profile and environments. Using a framework promotes consistency across the cybersecurity program, leading to more efficient operations. It also facilitates communication with important stakeholders like auditors and regulators by providing a common language around controls. Additionally, leveraging an established framework like NIST or ISO 27001 reduces costs compared to developing a cybersecurity program completely from scratch. Overall, a solid controls framework enables organizations to build, manage, and continuously improve their cybersecurity in a structured yet adaptable manner. Some examples of security controls that could be implemented through a framework approach include multi-factor authentication for remote access, endpoint threat monitoring, security awareness training, vulnerability testing, incident response playbooks, data encryption, access controls with least privilege, and third-party risk assessments. The optimal framework will vary based on factors like the organization's size, industry, resources, and compliance needs. For instance, healthcare companies may choose NIST due to its alignment with HIPAA, while retailers often prefer PCI DSS for payment security. Key considerations when selecting a framework include regulatory coverage, benchmarking similar organizations, implementation effort, customization options, available tools and support, and scalability over time as the organization evolves. Taking the time to thoroughly evaluate and identify the right framework tailored to your organization's needs enables you to operate confidently and securely. While identifying the right framework takes research and planning, it pays dividends in the long run. The framework becomes the scaffolding to build and mature your cybersecurity program upon. It also provides structure for continuous assessment and improvement of controls. Regularly evaluating the threat landscape and control effectiveness allows you to stay adaptable and resilient against evolving cyber attacks. No single control offers complete protection. Having layered controls assessed through a comprehensive framework provides optimal security for modern organizations. Robust cybersecurity is a necessity today, and controls frameworks equip organizations to manage risk in a structured, scalable way. As threats continue advancing, businesses must be proactive about safeguarding critical systems and data. Utilizing an established, flexible cybersecurity framework tailored to your organization's needs enables you to operate both confidently and securely in our digital world. I hope this overview has provided valuable insight into the value of cybersecurity controls frameworks. Which framework looks most promising for your company and why? What's your biggest takeaway for strengthening your cybersecurity program? Let me know in the comments. I really enjoyed exploring this topic with you all today. If you found this video helpful, please like and subscribe to stay up to date on all our cybersecurity content. Until next time, stay secure out there.